All right, what is going on, everybody? Realistics breakdown video. This is from me last night playing. Just do a little clarify, boys. I'm 22. I'm in Canada, Nova Scotia, so I'm of age to drink and smoke. So last night I decided, I'm a very, very, very light smoker, marijuana wise. So I just took a little hit and was like, let's just vibe out, play some video games, see what happens. So that's literally what happens here. Now, first off, if you're underage, don't fucking drink, don't fucking smoke, okay? It will fuck you up. I'm not kidding. And if you're of age and you do it responsibly. So that's it, boys. Let's get down to my fucking high ass shitting on kids. I was actually playing Unreal in these realistics. Like, I did some fucking mechanical shit that I've never done, and I've done some just brainy, like, big 200 IQ Mr. Savage plays that I haven't done. So I'm fighting this guy here, and the first thing I realize, if you ever see, before I start a fight, I want to have an area where I'm fighting from. The plan is to fight from these right here, these two units, like her squares, tiles. So I realized right away that he went up. He wants to jump up, so I cone him. I come back, I crouch. I don't crouch to hide myself, because from my point of view, okay, I am hidden, but because he's on a cone, he still has an angle on me. So really what I'm doing is I'm making him lose me in the edit, because Fortnite's fucking garbage for visibility. So he loses me in the edit, and then I crouch, and then I'm going to re-peek, I'm going to shoot, and then edit, and then keep going to the right. So by the time he shoots this head right here, I'm going to be over to the right more. So if we watch, I get the shot, and he shoots directly where my head was. But because I'm moving to the right and standing back up after the crouch, he misses. So I hit that hard shot. Good play by him. If you notice, I could have committed fully into this box. But, if I missed a shot, if I choke or whatever, then he wins. But what ends up happening is my plan is to take these back walls, and I stepped way too far up. I should be back more. Should have done like a window, take it, and then hold this wall here when he tries to take it. But he ends up taking this wall back. And I don't actually bait him here. So this is a mistake on him, okay? I'm not going for the bait here. If I went for the bait, this would have been my shotgun, and he would have already been shot. But I was actually going for the wall replace. So this is a very good edit on him. He would have had me. He would have had me in there's two situational factors in where I would have been dead, okay? The first one is that the first shot earlier, where I hit him for 108, doesn't happen. Okay, I don't hit him there. So right now we're both 200, 200. If he walks out this and doesn't place this stair here, there's a stair behind me. That's why I'm raised right now. He doesn't place that stair and just goes to the shot. He would hit me hard, switch to a sub before I can even shoot him and switch back. He would have won. And the reason why he didn't is because in his head, this is breaking that muscle memory that you've learned. It's not like you won't lose the skill, but you'll have the awareness not to do that type of edit because you'll realize what your opponent is doing. That's important, okay? You build up the muscle memory, but it's, way back when it was just building them up because people didn't know how to counter it. But now that people know how to counter it just by either sitting there, attacking the pieces or whatnot, you have to recognize that before you fall into the trap. Because this is how quick a fight can turn around. And because he edits this stair, I win. That's it. And if we had 200 health, I would probably still win because I would hit him hard and then finish it off on the sub. So he left after that, obviously. And me and this guy are fighting over the centerpiece here. He ends up getting it. Now, this would have been a good peek if he saves this edit until he's behind this wall here. Because then he'll have a right-hand peek where he can re-peek me from a right-hand peek using this already edited wall. Okay, but he finishes the edit too early, which leaves us to trade or even me to hit harder. So we pretty much go even. This is probably my favorite fucking play of the night. And if you don't want to watch anything else, that's all right. But you can learn everything from every clip. So if you notice, right before I left, I took the wall. That's intended, okay? I shot and took the wall. I want to take the wall just so if we do decide to re-attack from this way, I already have this wall and we'll be attacking from like a new box. So I'm already like one step closer to where he is right now. And right around here, remember this is last night, so I can still remember what I was thinking. I'm thinking, I wonder if he knows that I own this wall. Like if he was able to recognize in his mind that last shot was me taking back the wall. And I wonder if he's thinking the same thing. I wonder if he owns that wall, so I won't be able to attack this way. So I'm thinking, what can I do to switch it off. So I take my shotgun out and I shoot the wall. I stop moving, I shoot the wall. And that's simply because if a wall isn't yours and you go to edit with your shotgun out, you're just going to shoot it. This happens all the time when you try to do triple edit, something like that. You fuck up, you shoot the wall. Happens constantly throughout fights because you forget what pieces are yours or whatnot. I shoot it, and I'm hoping that he will take his blueprints out, and then I'll edit. This is like I don't even know what the fuck to call this bait, but it works perfectly. His blueprints are out. He can't build anything here. He thinks right now that he owns this wall. And this is when I want to edit right now. This is like, I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I was fucking, like, I literally fucking yelled after this play because I was so fucking hyped. And I win. Thank God the video highlights doesn't record audio because I was fucking inebriated after this. Alright. Also, shout out to this guy, okay? I was fucking rolling him, okay? But he put up a good fight every single round. A good fight. He made me slow down, made me think about my plays. I mean, look at my mats. It was a good fight. And if you're somebody who you're up against somebody who's better than you, then you want to stay in that round, okay? You want to get shit on because that's the only way to improve, okay? So if you absolutely fucking destroy somebody and then they leave, whatever. But in the next round and you're getting fucking dominated, you're not playing this for clips. You're not playing this for throwing your montage. You're playing for this to improve, okay? To get better. So play against the kids that fucking shit on you. And if you think I'm better than you and you want to go up against me, fucking throw your IGN in the description. And if you're better than me, then I'll fucking play you every single day because I want to get better too. My favorite then in realistics is when I find the cracked kid or the cracked controller player and they just fucking shit on me. If I get 10 out, I'm happy. Okay? Because this guy is doing shit. He's shitting on me. And it's like a reality check, okay? I'm not the fucking best player. Obviously, I know that, but still not. This is just, attacking the wall. I thought I would take the wall there. I didn't. I see he goes down, and I'm just recognizing, all right, this isn't, and I see over here through the cracks that there isn't, like, this wall here is not here, and the wall back here isn't here, and I don't think he's in, like, I don't see him right here. So I'm like, okay. So I take that, and he is on that box on the stair. So I fucking piece him up and finish it off. And he's just lost. GG, dude, for that one. Up against him again. I think he's out of mats right now. Right now I'm thinking, why the fuck is he staying right here? I mean, I own this. I own the stair. I own the cone. And I own all this. There's no point for him to be sitting right here right now unless he's out of mats. But even if he is out of mats, what you want to do when you're out of mats is find a place where you can call home. And what I mean by that is that you want to locate yourself somewhere where at least 1 to 2 edits are yours. Or where you can use like the hill or something like that, or like environmental, or where you can refarm, something like that. And the point is that you first identify what you own, and second, identify what you don't own. And you can use both to your advantage. So you peek out of one that you don't own, and then you peek again out of the other one that you own, and then the one you don't own, you wait for them to peek. And then you psycho them. So this is a good tactic here. I like to do this just because it fucks up the timing a little bit when you're fighting people. And it's just because if you remember, your pickaxe is 75 damage, and I realize that he wants to take this wall. So I just spray it down, and what this does is that he thinks he might try to phase in, but jumping in, if he has a stair there, he might try to stair. And because I shoot the wall before he breaks it, when he pickaxes it now, it won't matter. So I just go for a peek, I move far to the left to get an angle on him right here, and then I reset. And I get a 50 crack on him. He has minis now. He's mini baiting right now, okay? That first mini, he gave away the bait too early. So I recognize he's mini baiting, and then he was pretty much fucked because I used this as a right hand angle right here. So I use the metal wall here to peek him from a right angle. If I did it too close, then he could jump out and it would be like a little bit sporadic and like a hard flick. But I went back and just finished off. It was pretty good. Next one, we're up against a new player here. I think this is pretty gross. So we talked about defensive phasing a lot, but usually it doesn't go as well as this one. So not only do I realize that I'm phased right here, but I also realize that I own the wall. So I'm phasing and then guessing where he is based on where I last saw him. So if you remember where we saw him, he was, busting ass through this stair up here. He places the stair, and then I own the wall. So he's probably going to shoot the wall or something like that, thinking that he owns it or whatever. And I edit and I go for a shot. I end up barely hitting him. If I didn't jump, it would have been a huge, bigger hit. Then for 43, I'm just wait to see what he does. And then I realize, oh, he's on this stair. This is going to be easy. Now, let's watch this. Why didn't I go for an edit instead? I could have coned him simply by just editing him, but his shotgun's out. So I want to get the cone on top without exposing myself. I think, okay, the best way is probably just jump in, get in the cone. I do the right hand peek here. I get the back walls, and he's just fucking lost. He wasn't live, and he left right after this. Next one, we are up against. This guy was cool as fuck. He had a mic on. He was on console. He was learning how to play on keyboard. Actually, wait, no, that's the next dude. This guy was still cool. I was fairly better than him, but he stuck around, which is what I respect. Again, I'm getting a little bit better. I'm getting a lot better at like the building grid and knowing like looking straight down to take this wall. And then I take the next wall, and I hear him to the left of me. Take this wall, and I edit through. And I don't know what his plan was. I think he was trying to phase me, but he was too slow on the edit. Now, if he had this already phased right now, he already had this stair here yellowed facing me, he probably would have hit me fucking hard. But he was just a little bit too slow in the edit, and I finished it off. Next one, up against the same guy. Little heel bait that we talked about. Again, the point of this is to get a shot off as quick as possible. So you don't really need to go for something that's like a crazy right hand peek. You just gotta shoot. And then I just commit to the heel because he's gonna expect me to edit. And then I think, all right, he's probably out of mats. I mean, look where he is. He's running around building. So I'm just gonna go for a fucking clip here on him. He's out of mats, and it's pretty easy. Next one, I'm running low on mats, so I'm making sure all my builds count, and I'm clearing out what he owns. Okay, let's think about the safe space I have. This is mine. This is mine. The floors are mine that I'm on over here. This one right over here, and then the one I'm on. The floor roof right here is mine. Now I want to save some builds just to make in case he does anything. I don't want to use all my builds in making sure I have a safe space, or like a safe space / home or whatever you want to call it. So I place that. I see him dropping down. What I'm trying to do there is that he falls all the way down. He'll probably get some fall damage too, but instead he ends up dropping on the back 2 tiles. Gets the edit. I fail the fucking shoot, the prefire, and look at that like little right flick, and it literally, look where I am. He's aimed directly on me. I'm moving to the right, and then I look straight down, and that's because I crouch and look straight down. This is a very, very, very difficult thing to do all the time. And the point is that the crouch will bring my head down, and then when I look away, my head will be moving. Sorry, I did it there, but my head will literally be moving a different way. This guy either has to A, predict I'm going to do that, which would be fucking unreal, or B, he has to react quick enough to hit on my head. Okay? Sure, he could still body shot me, but the point of this is to make sure he doesn't headshot me. He ends up missing completely, and some fucking Matrix level shit here, and then I just finish it off. Alright, I think we're still with Origami, or whatever the hell his name is. Try to take the wall. And this is something I'm also good at, is that he tried to edit on me, but he did it too late. Okay? I'm taking his wall during his shotgun pull-up. Look. Alright, let's go back. Right. Okay, fuck it. You guys get it. I'm just tailing him right now. I notice that he runs to the left. I don't even notice till right here that he doesn't own this wall, so I think, alright, I'm just going to take it, do the stair edit, and finish it off. Watch this movement. Look how hard it is for him to line me up. I'm not just running straight into his box. I swing to the left, and then I'm looping back like this. If I just ran straight at him and did an edit, then he would just fucking poop on me. But look how, thank God for double movement, but look how hard it was this way just to go straight right. And finish it off easy. Alright, new guy. Guy left after a few rounds too. He could have boxed me there, decides not to. I'll get the floor on him. I hear him underneath me. Hard 132 on him. He phases up, and I just flick it. So there's not really much to talk about here. And the shot that won it was the fact that he didn't get the wall first, and I opted not to put the floor. So if I placed the floor here, I'd have 2 edits before I can shoot him, and then he would get the wall, and then we would be fine. I go, fuck it, I'm not going to go for the floor here. because I just want to make sure I hit the shot here. Maybe he didn't think I owned the stair or whatever, but I just decided let's not go for the floor. His immediate thing, which should have been, all right, he did this cone floor right away, cone floor, and then like, so let's say my stairs right here, he puts a floor underneath and a cone on top, and if I'm there, I'm boxed, and then he can side jump and like land another floor over here and then start ramping either way like this. That's what he should have done immediately, but he doesn't do it, and I finish it off. All right, perfect. We have a low mats fight here. I have one build, and I want to save this build for as long as possible. Let's look at my safe space or home. Okay, I own the brick here, I own this, and I own the floor. I don't own the cone. And I have one build left, and this is open. So in his mind, what he either wants to do is A, edit down, but I reset this, so I cancel out the cone. Sure, he could pressure the cone and go down. But B, he recognizes that there's an open wall over here, and the open wall like triggers something in their mind, like I have to go piece it up. I have to go piece it up right away. What a really good play would have been is if he got the floor low, or even if there was no floor there, and he dropped and he fakes the drop down and just edits down on the cone. You would have fooled me 100% if he did that. But he decides to just go for the wall. I recognize he's going for it. I'm tracking him. Unfortunately, he does block the shot. And I recognize what edit he's going to do. If he was quicker, he would have tagged me. But I hide myself. I shoot the wall. I get the wall back. That's my last build. So I have to use this situation now that I'm in. So I reset this. And I have to go for a play. I go for a pretty gross right-hand peek over here because I hear him. Come back. That would have been a nutty shot. I do a top edit. And I'm just tracking him. This is the guy who's cool. He's keyboard and mouse on console. Kid was he was cracked, not even kidding. Give him a PC and he's fucking winning the World Cup. Kid was cool as shit. Alright, I think we're up to a different guy now. This is probably the best guy I played the entire night. This guy was cracked. Absolutely cracked. And I wish I had the fucking clip, but I don't. But there was a fight we had where he literally fucking matrix dodged my bullet, like that movement trick I showed earlier, and then turned back and one pumped me. It was fucking unreal. So watch what happened. Good shot by him. I'm jumping up. He gets a shot before I build. He could have built one for the piece, but he opts for the shot. Smart. I finish it off. Again, my position in the box causes me to either jump up on the stair, which you won't expect, or to face the stair. Either or is win for me. I hit him for 100. We're even. He ends up not going to the box. We both opt to heal. He doesn't opt to heal, so we're even right now. He gets the wall, and this is his mistake. You can hear it. As soon as I realize he owns the wall, my shotgun's already out. I'm already holding my shotgun in my hand waiting for him to edit. Now, if he ran and then repeat, remember, not finishing your edit before you get there and then repeaking, if he did that, then he would have killed me 100%. But because he finished the edit right here, it gave me a free shot on him. Next one. You hear him running, and he just doesn't cover his sides. I just lost him. I mean, I can easily track him. He just goes to box it up. I hit him for 100. I tried to take his back wall here. I don't get it. I could have shot, but I decided not to. Then right here, I'm thinking, thank God I scuffed that edit. I get the back wall safely. I hold the wall immediately, and then I decide, well, I don't want to do any edits like butter peaks or something like that because he's just going to attack the wall. So I want to do an edit that would force him again. He's in this stair here, so he can only, if there's a stair here, he can only really hit these tiles here. Fucking poor ass numbers, but you get it. He can only hit those tiles. So if I do an edit that would, he's probably going to attack one of these two, realistically, the tiles right in front of him. So if I do an edit that leaves those open without being within a box where he can box me up, like if he's here, he can just place a stair or whatever. Sure, I could fully box up, but I want to keep the momentum going. And placing a wall right here is a pretty difficult angle. He's going to have to be all the way back on the stair, which he can't do, but I wasn't thinking about it at the time. And I re-peek using this wall here, okay? Just because you do an edit doesn't mean you have to peek with this edit. You can peek with other surrounding objects nearby. For example, this already built wall right here. Re-peek and finish it off. Up against him again. Gross angle by him. That would have been even disgusting one by me. I'm healing. I hear him down. I flip the stair to give myself a little bit more protection. And I stick the mini. He phases down. I hit him for like a 40. He's waiting for me to do an edit. And I immediately reset it, and go for a stair flip, and then hit him for a 108 with the phase. 32 white on this guy. I opt to heal because I know he's a good player, so I don't even want to take this 50-50. I'll let him leave. He can heal up, whatever. I'm fine with both of us healing. And I bait it. That was a gross bait, okay? For this entire, all these rounds we played, it was mainly like, me and him, you know, him pushing me, him getting a hard shot on me, me healing and fighting him back, because that's what I'm good at. So I was like, all right, good chances he's probably going to edit on the first rep. Look at this bait. I mean, that's it. Finish it off. Now we're up against someone else. This is a good thing that I just started doing. That is like, I don't know if it's a thing or not, but I realize right here that he owns both of them above. So I'm holding my wall out, waiting for him to flip all this. If he places the wall first and then flips all this, then I'd be in trouble. My mistake here was going for the bottom 3 edit like this. For the peak, I should have done a window here, got the cone, and maybe went for the back walls, but at least get the cone and then do a different edit and go through. But I'm getting shot for it. I hit him for a 124, however. Go for a right hand peek. I don't get it. I see him running away. No point to attack that wall. And I recognize right here, right before I took that slurfish, that he doesn't have a wall here. So I want to get down as soon as possible. Place the wall. Edit through. Thank God I missed the Mongraal Classic edit. Because he's spraying. He's just fucking, he's wanted to controller me and spray out. So I recognize that right here. I go, alright, let's see. So my plan was, if he wants to spray out, let him. And then I'll just pump him in the face and kill him. Alright, I have to go for a different edit here because he wants to run out at me. That's what he just proves. He wants to run out, spray me down, kill me with his AR or whatever. So I want to do an edit that keeps him here or forces him in the back of the box is the goal here. So I love this edit a lot. And it's where I use this right here as a right angle and then re-peek and then reset the wall here. Or I can reset the stair, but I like doing the wall. So I re-peek like that and I finish it off all while moving to the right like this. So it's all little like one motion. Next clip. Defensive phase to give me a 108 off the rip. I wasn't holding, if I was holding a stair there, then I would have placed my stair and would have been yellowed and killed him. But I just do a different phase anyway and end up killing him. So he runs to the right. I recognize right away that he's going to the right. And I shoot the wall to take it. And I'm too slow on this. If this guy was better, or the last guy I faced, he would have recognized this. And what he should be doing now is attacking the stair that I'm holding in edit. So he breaks the stair, I'm still in edit, and he shoots me and kills me. But I move to the right, and I phase him, and then I locate him and kill him. I get the wall. Fuck up the edit. I get the rebox over here. I see him there. I pre-fire him. We watch the pre-fire. Pre-fire. While, if you look at my movement, I'm not just standing in the box and pre-firing him. I'm running, almost. I'm walking to the left, all while waiting for him to shoot. Right here, I'm walking to the left, and then as soon as I take my shot, even if it misses, I look directly down to replace this wall. Because I know there isn't a wall there. I could, if it was reset, then I'd have to reset it. I place it, I block his shot. I try to edit him down, but he places a stair to block it. I see him back here. I edit the window. I edit the window in hopes that he would, you know, think I was attacking from over here and then reset it and go from the left. He ends up fucking his stare at it and leaves me the kill. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this type of video. Remember, stay safe if you're of age and going to be messing around with any of that stuff. Be responsible. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the little breakdown. If you made it this far, then, you know, fucking thank you so much, boys. But remember, watch every clip, okay? Every clip is like a new video almost. And it's all just compiled into one because I'm too lazy to upload them separately, even though it probably would get me more views, but fuck it. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed, and cheers.